Well, hello there, and this video has been some time in the making as it started off right back in September of 2015. So let's look back at the somewhat stuttering and fatter version of myself from last year to see what he had to say. Hello friends of YouTube. So last year I built myself a Versawing from the flight test bands and had a go at flying out at the Mad Dogs field, ending in pretty bad crash about 2 minutes after I started. Not a very good line of sight flyer, but learned a lot from it, and I felt I could probably do a much better chance of success this time if I built another one. That's where the problem came in. The late and rather great Terry Pratchett had quite a lot to say about extending your odds. To paraphrase his quote, 1,000,000 to 1 shots are absurd, but magicians have calculated that 1,000,000 to 1 chances crop up 9 times out of 10. As such, if you've got 50 to 75% chance of success, you're more likely doomed to failure than giving yourself 1,000,000 to 1 shot, which is almost bound to have success. There's a problem. If I built it, it might work. So how could I lower my chance of success? Well, I've got this box that my buffalo wing came in. Maybe I should do something with that. Here it is, my cardboard plane. It's not all cardboard, a little bit of cheating. Over on this side we've got the original motor and ESC from the last Versa I did. We've got an X8R receiver because I didn't have anything else. We've got my 808 camera because I couldn't find anything else. We've had to cut 2 battery slots for 2200 tree cells, just because the weight of this is way back still. A little, what's that? I've got the name of that one. Some little 32 channel VTX, and a few 3D printed bits here for the motor mount, there for the control thingies, a couple of servos, and we're ready to go. All original cardboard bits. Chance of success very low, lowering my odds even more, going straight to FPV. None of this line of sight nonsense. Yeah, I had to make sure I filmed it now because it's Mad Dogs this weekend, although from the point of view of the video in a few seconds. So let's see how we get on with it and if this lasts longer or less than ever. Of course, the problems with these 1,000,000 to 1 shots, if you get the 1,000,000 to 1 shot bang on, almost a guarantee of success. If you get like, oh yeah, 980,000 to 1, then your chance of success are almost nil. Let's see how it goes.
Are we recording?
Yeah, lights flashing on here.
Yeah. Let me just do a quick.
Alright, Wayne's picking his gear up. Preparing for the disaster plane launch.
Quick motor test, Neil.
Yeah.
Got any thrust?
Thrust there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh!
Landed!
That was a short flight there.
So, successful maiden there for you?
So this brings us up to today, or actually yesterday, when I had some leftover servos, so I stuck them back into the plane and make it look extra pristine. Really, I got pretty fed up with the wing taking up space, and so I didn't really want it back. I also added the idea of flying a plane out of weird materials and leftover pieces to the 101 things to do in FPV before you die for it. So I met up with Crikey and we gave this another go.
Right, here we go.
1, 2, 3, go.
Oh, we're not getting enough. Break up. Video's breaking up. Is it down?
It's down. 1, 2, 3, go.
On the first launch, I almost immediately lost video. I started to try and turn around, but I ended up ditching. Neil found out he had a VTX on, so as there was no damage, we turned off that VTX and tried again.
The hero.
Okay.
When you're ready, Wayne.
All right, let's go. Pitch is better.
No, it's probably medium, wasn't it?
Not getting much up, to be honest.
Really?
Oh, keep back the cars.
Now from my
Easy.
perspective,
Cavitation.
although it seems to look okay in both the FPV footage and the external shot, in fact it looks really quite good from the external shot. I actually had my finger right down on the elevator pushing as much as I could, but it just wouldn't give me enough up, which is why I came round to land straight away.
Going to glide like a brick, I expect. Full landing. I'm counting that. That's a landing.
Were you pulling back?
Neil then had the idea that it was nose heavy, and so we tried taking one of the lipos out. This turned out not to be the thing to do.
Okay.
Right, ready, Jessica?
Take 3.
Okay, when you're ready.
Whoop. I tend to think we may have affected the CFG. Oh, where'd that end up?
When you're ready.
The crash succeeded in killing the plane, but unfortunately also killed my trusty 808 camera, which I'll need to replace. Well, despite the end results that we got, I think the box of the FX-79 Buffalo wing flew better than my first try of the actual wing itself. So success there. I think the issues here, and this is the plane having stripped it all back out again, is probably the flex of these elevons. The fact I was pulling all the way back and just didn't have enough, despite enough movement here, must have been that the linkages were basically just distorting, or the whole elevon section were. So if you're going to build a cardboard plane, and it's not the worst material ever, just reinforce these bits and you'll be good. In the meantime, there's only one thing left to do with this plane. Catch you in the next video.